So where are we at in the season right now, Makaylee?
We're kind of just going through conference for the second time, so playing every team again for the second time. We got Parkside on Thursday, which will be a good matchup, but we're sitting in a really good spot conference-wise. It's exciting.
I know, and things are picking up speed. So second time around, does it make it more intellectual the second time around because you're kind of studying, like, game tape and sort of learning from your first matchup?
Yeah, I would say so. It's a lot of, okay, what did we do well the first time? What did we not do well? And then learning from that. Obviously, teams change over the course of a couple weeks even. So.
And then you get in the playoffs, and then maybe it's a third time.
And then it's you're matching up against a team for the third time, and you're like, well, this could go any way in playoffs. So.
Well, I'm excited. I mean, we're in the Barry, which I mean is a fantastic place to watch all sorts of games. When it fills up for basketball, it's definitely fantastic. Yeah. When there's not as many people here, sometimes early in the season, it's a big arena. But playoff time, I think it's going to be exciting. So we have a shot to host maybe a series.
I would say so. Okay. Yeah, fingers crossed if we keep doing well like we have been. But yeah.
Okay. It's I know exciting. It's too early to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of time and energy on the court, but I also know you're super involved off the court, interested in sustainability and athletics. So how do those things fit together? They don't come to mind often as like a pair, but tell me about that.
Yeah.
And you're doing research on that right now as a grad student, right?
Yeah, so that's what my master's is kind of focusing on right now. Sustainability is something that I've always been really interested in since a young age, and obviously basketball too. Yeah. So kind of in my last year here, I'm like, okay, how can I put these two together? And it definitely does cross over. Like there's a lot of things that we as student athletes can do to help make our campus, our community more sustainable and more green, which is, it's exciting. It's fun to work with different people around campus and try and make a difference.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, one thing I think about a little bit, because I travel a lot in my job, and I know athletics, I mean, our teams travel all around as well. And so there are some times where I'm kind of sensitive to that. I think, well, I know we're putting a lot out in the atmosphere, and so there's a big footprint, but I also know there's a lot of good that comes from the competition and sort of everything that comes along with athletics, or for me, if I go to a conference or a meeting. So it's more complicated than it seems on the surface. So I'm not surprised a graduate student kind of master's project can dive into that. Yeah,
there's a lot of research that goes into it, a lot of stuff that you don't necessarily think about, but it's fun to kind of get into the nitty gritty with it and see everything.
Maybe you can share your thesis when it's done or some of your project.
Yeah.
Do other players on the team give you a hard time about being a grad student and kind of, pretty serious student, or no?
They just think I'm old. They just call me a grandma sometimes.
It just gets worse. Okay,
and I'm like, come on, guys, give me a break. But yeah.
What's been so it's not a lightning round, okay? Because I would not do that to you on camera. But what's been kind of the biggest surprise for you? I know you probably heard about Northern for the first time. I mean, I assume you were a recruited athlete, and so you knew a little bit coming in. But I'm sure there've been some surprises since you've been here. So like a really great surprise, and then one thing we're like, whoa, I didn't understand that, and maybe something you've had to work through as an adjustment.
Yeah. Honestly, to be completely honest, I hadn't really heard that much about the UP in general before I got here. So I think just coming here, being completely immersed into the Uper culture was something that was a little bit to get used to. Not that Wisconsin is much different in a lot of ways, but that was definitely a surprise for me. Some things that they do up here, I'm like,
it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
You see these dark circles in my eyes? Like, part of it is just because I'm old and stressed.
Yeah.
The other part of it is that last night, I think we probably spent like an hour catching up with Fritz, old time hockey, and just like diving deep into, which I understand is called Camp Core. It's like a, like really specific kind of UP culture dive. You can never stop learning about that. No. It's been a fun part for me and our family being here for like a year.
Yeah.
And just, I know we could be here for 50 years and still be learning.
There's still something that surprises you.
Yeah. So after you graduate, little coaching, more grad school.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
So my master's will take me 2 years, most likely.
Okay. Yeah.
This is my first year doing it. So I figured I'm a year into it. I might as well finish it out strong.
Yes.
I think
you strike me as the kind of person who will finish it out strong.
Yeah. As I've been here for 6 years, but going on. But yeah, I think I'm going to hopefully stay involved with the team. Being here next year, I don't think I could really do without if I was up here. I think that would be hard to do. So I want to try try the coaching world, see if it's something that fits me, that I enjoy doing, and then kind of see from there. Definitely want to keep going on the sustainability side, maybe try and integrate that however possible, but lots of opportunities for sure.
Can I give you a compliment?
Sure.
Okay. And the compliment's not about all GLIAC and, all-time leading score, and although that's amazing too.
Thank you.
But so I was an athlete in college, but my identity got so wrapped up in just that one thing. I was a runner. And I don't know you well, but I love the fact that you have certainly this identity as one of the best basketball players ever at Northern, but also you have this whole other part of your world, with your grad studies and something that you really care deeply about with sustainability. And so that's a really good thing. I think it's tempting, and maybe for a lot of people watching, you just dive into one thing and that becomes all of you. And then if it goes away or doesn't go the way you like, it can be really difficult to transition. That was hard for me.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it'll be hard for you, as your playing days wrap up, but I think you have all these other interests, and that's just really amazing and impressive. You're not a grandma, you're young. And so for someone at your stage to have all that in place is really good.
Yeah. I think it's key for being able to keep succeeding at a sport, to have other things that keep you occupied, keep you happy when things might not be going too well sometimes. So
I would agree. I would agree. So I did mention, of course, for folks who don't know, all of the accolades you have in terms of career scoring, conference recognition, certainly accolades off the court as well. I like to think of myself as kind of a strategic person, and I set myself up for success. But I hear we're going to play a little game of pig or horse.
Oh boy.
Which seems for a president to kind of play that type of game with one of the best basketball players ever to set foot at Northern
is a bold move.
An unwise move. So hopefully there'll be lots of good editing and cuts afterwards to make me look somewhat proficient on the court. But Makaylee, thanks for spending a little bit of time with me this morning. Congratulations on an awesome career.
Thank you.
On your graduate studies, and can't wait to see what's next.
Thank you so much.
You got it.
It's been great.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Can we play anti-disestablishmentarianism so I can warm up a little bit?
Yeah.
And then you can't also.
And then I can't warm up.
You can't mess with me on
I won't do any trick shots.
Or getting me on a layup or something like that, which is going to be much more difficult. All right. Give me 10 more shots, and then we'll see what we can do. I have to take my grad studies fleece off too.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's in.
There we go. Oh,
that's
you're gonna be sore tomorrow.
Oh no, you're calling me old?
No. Ooh, lucky bounce.
Yeah, so call that roll.
Yeah. You get little leeway. Oh. G for Go Cats.
Right.
Okay.
So now you have to be part geometry or physics student. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a tough one. All right.
The bank is hard.
Okay, I've got to go. Yeah, see, we need more footage of this. You're going to have to take a little bit more time.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
That's close.
We're getting there.
Dude. Yeah. I won't pull any threes because I don't know if I can make any threes right now either.
Oh my gosh. That's my best. This takes a little bit of touch and repetition, the three, just blind luck.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
All right.
On a roll now.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is a fun game to play with you, Makaylee. This is a really fun game to play with you. All right. Let's go. Yeah, that's no good. So you'll get a new floor with the new court, yeah?
I think so, yeah. I think that's the plan at least. That'll be cool. Yeah.
All right. Oh, short. I'll invoke my presidential privilege.
There we go.
Okay. Doesn't count.
Okay.
So I've got a Goka.
Goka.
Yeah. So we'll go top of the key.
There you go.
Be good.
Straight on. Oh, that's cash.
All right.
Woo!
Wow, look at that.
You might get me on
every
this
once
one.
in a while. You take enough shots, and every once in a while it goes in.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, we got a letter.
There's a
We got a letter. We got a letter.
We got a
We got a letter. We got a letter. All right. That's the letter. I'm a one letter guy. Oh boy. Ah. That looks good. This is like your money zone, isn't it?
Yeah,
This is like
a little
maybe come off a screen or pull up and you just got it.
Little mid-range jumper.
Face the basket, Brock. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Almost had the bank.
I think I'm at Go Cat now.
Go Cat.
But we
Singular?
do get an exclamation
point. Are we doing
point.
like an exclamation point at the end?
Actually, we should have had the apostrophe, the go, apostrophe, cats, and then go cats go.
Go cats
right?
go.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. All right. This one I actually feel a little bit better about.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
There we go.
See, the problem is if you don't make these shots, we'll be here until until noon.
Just a nice little shooting round.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Oh. All right, we're close. Got one more. We got an exclamation point. Now you can do your worst. You can do something crazy. You got to do like a trick shot or something like that. Yeah.
Maybe I'll try this one just for fun. I don't know if I can do this.
Oh man. Good. Easy enough. I think that's easy enough.
It's all about the physics.
Yeah, it's all about the physics. Oh, all right. Close enough. Don't take that ball away from me, Nick. That's awesome.
That was fun.
Can we just hang out? Do I get, part of my meeting schedule? Hang out for another 30 minutes and shoot? Go Cats, go, Makaylee.
You knew that was going in.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's fun.